Hi guys, I want to quickly explain what I mean by fucking around and finding out in the financial markets. It's not fucking around at all. It's actually following a process to allow you to learn not just about the financial markets but about yourself as well, because we can all agree that the psychological side of trading is the most important factor in being successful. If your mental game isn't right, you will never get consistent success in the markets. So everybody can agree with that. So why do traders spend years trying to make somebody else's strategy work when it just causes emotional pain? Boom and bust traders, if they understood how the market works, they could eradicate that bust part. People in signals groups, nobody ever got rich in a signals group. And it's not even about getting rich. I shouldn't have said that, because it's just part of the bullshit social media scene, isn't it? It's about learning a skill that can complement your life. You don't start trading because you've seen somebody driving a supercar and you think, oh, I want that. If you do, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and you're never going to get there because you're so emotionally attached to this goal, unrealistic goal. Watch my unrealistic goals video. That goes into a lot more depth about goal setting and aligning that with your emotions. So, fucking around and finding out. If you want to be on the path to success in trading, you have to journal and data collect. So, get your strategy. It doesn't matter what strategy you trade. I don't push a strategy, I don't sell a strategy. There's thousands of ways to trade. I just trade from levels. I'm a levels trader. And the reason is, when I'm collecting data, there's just one datum point, which is a level. If you have RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, trend lines, moving averages, Fibonacci's. Now when you come to assess your data, and you've got a zone that's got 6 of them things in, how can you establish what is performing better? Now you could do 1,000 trades and then all of the ones with a 38 fib in there perform better than the rest. Do you know what I mean? But the work that's going to take is going to take years. So I just trade levels. I categorise them into 3 types of levels: strong level, a daily intra level, a strong level, a daily intra level, and an intraday level. Daily intras can be seen on a daily chart. Intraday levels can't be, and a strong level is just as it says, a strong level. When I put a price in that I want to trade from, there's 3 different possibilities for that. Now there's also a market flows in play. This is where boom and bust traders usually come unstuck, because they'll be trading a strategy nicely, ticking along, doing really well, feeling good, and all of a sudden things stop working. Everything gets smashed. Price goes further than they think. It's because risk flows are happening. And when these risk flows, market flows are happening, you need to have built into your strategy, or your edge, you need to be able to step away and change your approach. Now, all trading education should be risk-based to start with, but it isn't. Nobody teaches about risk. You need to know when money is flowing around the markets and how it flows and why it flows. And also, when they're happening, what's driving the market. And that can allow you to work out what pairs are likely to work and what are not likely to work with technical analysis. It's not a game where people can just follow somebody on a TikTok or social media and become successful. It's one of the hardest ways to make money, but it attracts the biggest amount of fucking idiots. It really frustrates me, because it's like the gold rush, isn't it? Hardly anybody got rich finding gold. The people selling the shovels all got rich because they're selling people shovels like the masses on Instagram. It's exactly the same in every industry. But the barrier to entry to trading is so low that people just think they can copy off somebody and make money. You need your own edge. You have to have your own edge in the financial markets. So to do that, say for example you've got a pound Australian dollar chart. Identify 3 sell areas and 3 buy areas on that chart. Put them in a spreadsheet. give the reasons why. So if you've got a level, have a column for level, and then the type of level. If you've got an EMA column, which EMA is it? Which time frame is it present on? If you've got a fib, which fib level is it? Which time frame is it seen on? See where the extra work comes in now. I've stopped at levels. All I've got is a column for levels and market flows present, and I also use true range, average true range. So there's 3 different things for me. So, and there's still a lot of work. I'll show you now. I'll show you. In fact, we'll just quickly look at some of these charts now. We'll quickly look at somebody's data from last week. 1,300 pips is levels delivered in the market. Do you know how many trades he took? 0. Because he's come from a background where he is psychologically damaged because the person whose strategy that he was trying to copy had this strict rule about taking trades. So what he thinks now is a good level, a good trade, he's hardly ever seeing them. Because, in fact, he's actually seeing so many good levels, but because he's trained his brain to see that as potentially a bad trade, he's not taking any trades. So I've got a column in his journal now for, do you think this is a good trade or a bad trade? And every single one he thinks is a bad trade still delivers. So you've got to change what you think, because there's so much damage been done by poor education. You've really got to retrain your brain to become emotionless and not think, is that a good setup? This is what you want to see. This is your edge. When you see it, you take the trade. It's an intraday level, but the market's subdued. There's no data coming up. It's going to work. If the market is in a consolidation phase and there's no data, your intraday level's probably going to work. And as you can see from this guy's data, every single thing all week worked. And then I don't even want to go into January, but that was actually 7,000 pips, and he's taken hardly any trades. So, but he's starting at a point now which is fantastic, because his technical analysis is amazing, and his read of the market. He knows when the market's going to be subdued and when the market's going to be volatile, so he can adjust his strategy accordingly. At the moment, he's only looking for trades as if he's trading in a volatile market. So he's missing all his opportunities in a subdued market. Now, one of the most important things as a trader is to know when to trade and when not to trade, or when to adjust your strategy to a defensive mode away from your standard approach in a subdued market. You can identify how the market's going to behave during a week. That's what I do on a Sunday. The video that I send in on a Sunday identifies where the market's going to be subdued and where it's going to be volatile. Now, events can happen, random things can happen, news can come out that can cause volatility. But if you know what you're looking at, you know that you can instantly change into your defensive strategy because the market's too hot, it's too volatile. So these are all the things that I mean about fucking around and just spending years trying to make somebody else's strategy work. It's just going to cause you pain. I've had traders come into the group mentoring and after 2 weeks they're like, this is life changing. And I don't mean because they're now making money and they're driving supercars. It means that they can identify what's happening in the market, they can take trades accordingly, and they're seeing genuine progress after years of pain and struggle. Just because they're starting to fuck around with their strategy, with their risk appetite, they're dipping their toe in the water, they're going a bit deeper and deeper until they go past their comfort level, and then they're bringing it back in. These are all the things that you need to do to find your edge in the market. Now, I've been going on for a while now. I wanted to make this quick, but yeah, I can talk all day about trading. Do yourself a favour, start journaling, capturing the data, assessing the performance, because if you're trading the same strategy as somebody else, they're still going to see different things to you. No two traders are going to be the same, even if you're trading the same strategy. Your way of finding levels is going to be better than the other person's. Their way of plotting fibs and trend lines might be better than the way that you do it. So you can see how things can get a bit lost when everybody's trading the same strategy. You've got to develop your own. And I'm not saying develop your own strategy from the ground up. Take what you've been doing, but optimise it. There's thousands of different ways to make money from the market. Some strategies are really crap, but they still make money because the trader has got the awareness of when to use the strategy and when not, when to adjust it to market conditions. So I'm going to wrap it up. Any comments, let me know, but plenty more content coming soon. Give us a like and subscribe, desperately. No, I just want to get the message out there that there is a way to become a better trader. And the only people that I get coming into my group mentoring channel are people that have suffered for a long time and now they think I really want to just try and do things a little bit differently. I don't attract these young people who want to get into trading because I tell it how it is, how hard it actually can be, and show the amount of work that you need to do. Nobody wants to do that. They just want to fuck around in a fucking around sense. Nobody wants to put the work in. They all want easy wins, easy gains, Instagram lifestyle. You've got to fucking work your bollocks off, or your boobs, or whatever. You've got to work hard. But then once you've got your strategy and your market awareness, it's not hard work. It's good fun because you can see that you're making progress. You'll enjoy trading, and a lot of people that I speak to aren't enjoying trading anymore because they're not getting anywhere. And this can really, this approach of fucking around and finding out can really put you on a path to enjoying trading and giving you the skills to use in future to make a bit of extra money, or one day even become a full-time trader. It just brings opportunity instead of stress. So I hope that helped, guys. Remember, if you never fuck around, you're never going to find out.